The Clayism quote for this video is, don't waste your time being average at things that you're not good at. Spend your time being great at all of the things you're good at. When I started this channel, my sole intention was to help people out with the wisdom that I've learned from personal sacrifice. Eventually it morphed into inspiring and empowering folks to do things themselves. I would really like my channel to go into a direction at times where I'm able to teach you what I've learned from personal experience, not only about automobiles, but about life itself. When you're watching my videos, you're experiencing the power of editing. Doesn't mean I don't fail. So I want to teach you life lessons about my failures, because I've done some doozies in my life, but I think that they can help you so you don't fail like I did. So this video is what that's about. And today I was talking to a customer on a phone that was talking about how he's going to give back one of his Sprinter vans, blah, 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 to the bank. And he reminded me about my own personal, hardship, where I had to file for bankruptcy, and what I wished I had done prior to filing for bankruptcy. It should have seemed inevitable that I originally was going to have to file for bankruptcy, but I didn't for about 10 months. I was lying to myself. I don't know that I was necessarily lying to myself. I didn't really believe it was an option. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. Every month, we all have bills that we pay, and in the car business, we called them nuts. So my nut every month was about $8,000. And it was very important to me that I paid my bills and I paid them on time. I believe if you take an obligation to do something, you follow through with that obligation. That's just a moral stance that I took with myself. I'm very critical of doing what I say, even though I know that I've fell short quite a few times on that throughout the course of my life. I still try to do what I say. If I tell you I'm going to do something, that's what I'm going to do. So I had several people that I owed money to because I borrowed it from them to put a roof on my house. I borrowed money from people to whatever necessity I had at the moment for different business ideas that I had that sometimes succeed and sometimes fail. Before I filed for bankruptcy, I was paying this nut down every month. And I knew that there was a time that I wasn't going to be able to do it, but I continuously paid $7,000 or $8,000 a month for about 10 months. Even though 10 months prior to that, I knew things were not going to be good 5 to 6 months down the road. So I was in my shop one night, and I remember it was December, and I had a $2,200 bill that needed to be paid. And I couldn't pay it. The bill was to a friend of mine to pay a company that I had bought parts from. So it was our revolving business account. And I didn't know it at the time that my friend was not paying them bills. And even though I had been sacrificing to give him this money, he was not paying it anyways. We'll get more into that later on here in a second. But needless to say, I was at that time, I was ready to, do the things were not good. I didn't know later on in life that they would actually get worse, but this hardened me towards the future, I guess. So things happening to like my son, Colin, it made it easier to go through, because as far as I'm concerned, that was a bad time in my life, but I overcame that. So I was getting on my channel, and I was making some videos about this hardship. I'm about to lose my house. I'm going to lose everything that I have. And it was a bunch of junk cars, but a nice house, that I had never taken a second mortgage on. And the point that I'm making in this video is, when I knew that I was going to have to file bankruptcy, I should have did it. I could have saved myself $60,000 to $80,000. Yeah, that would have went towards the bankruptcy because I would have been liquidated that money. But I liquidated so much stuff to continuously pay these credit card bills, the IRS, different things. I lost so many things from it. Once I actually filed the bankruptcy, my mind was clear. They told me, First year, I pay $1,500 a month. Second year, I pay $2,000 a month. Third year, I pay $2,500, $3,000, $3,500. And yeah, now I'm in the fifth year and I'm paying the $3,500 a month. And yeah, it's kind of tough, but it's really not. All of that money encompassed my mortgage on my house. And that was the most important thing to me. Yes, I got to buy food. Yes, I got to buy, clothes and everything else. But times change and things are better. Personally, other than having my YouTube channel, I really didn't have any place to go. None of my friends are the types of friends that would know anything about these types of things. And I don't have that many friends anyways, mostly fake friends on the internet, such as yourself. So I thought to myself, today, I thought, you know what, I should make a video about this and tell people what I did wrong and give them an avenue for somewhere, either down in the comments or you can reach out to me personally for free. I'm not giving out legal advice, but you can talk with me about it and I can give you my shared experience. I can't tell you that that's what's going to happen to you, but I thought it'd be great for us as adults to have somewhere to go that nobody knows anybody. So if you folks will share your experiences down in the comments, that would be super. But I got a little bit more to this story. This quote unquote friend. So I'm telling you, if you need to file for bankruptcy, or if you think that you're going to file for bankruptcy, you should do it. And by the way, the only reason that I filed for bankruptcy was because I made a similar video to this. I'm sure it was a different topic. And somebody like you commented, hey, why don't you file for bankruptcy and save your home? And sometimes you can be the smartest guy in the world, but still totally dumb and totally ignorant to the things at your disposal. I don't know how many people will talk to you about these things, so I thought I'd share it. And by the way, the friend that certainly knew that I was going to commit suicide, because I was serious about that. Yeah, he was taking the $2,000 or $3,000 a month that I was paying him to pay the other company. He didn't pay him anything. So I thought, I mean, if you're not going to pay, why would you have let me pay you? But he knew my convictions. He knew I had absolutes. He knew I had morals, and it was one of my morally obligated things to pay him. But God, I wish he would have told me he wasn't paying anything. I mean, if you're a friend of somebody and you know somebody is just like the worst off and all you're going to do is steal the money, I don't know. He could have told me, but I'm pretty sure the reason that he didn't tell me, and I'm not trying to give him an out because I think he's a piece of shit, but he didn't tell me because he knew my convictions. He knew that I would not have stood for that. Because the company that we were paying was a local auto parts store that had been in business like 70 years. And I had been doing business with them for, I want to say at that time, like 14, 15 years. I knew the owner. It was, it made me look like crap, made me look like a piece of garbage. And the guy was clever. And going back through the text messages where we were talking about it, it was noticeable that he wasn't saying anything about the bill. But you don't think like that when you're dealing with supposed friends. So, yeah. Well, anyways, I hope this helps some of you out. I greatly appreciate you viewing. Don't be the next to them, be the first of you. And if anyone else can do it, you can do it too. God bless. Have a great day.